Hey guys, good morning. Today I'm going to be attempting to make a cross. Someone asked me to make one for someone who passed away's resting place. So I'm going to attempt my first cross. So I didn't have a cross wreath form, so I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree pulling rack, and I'm cutting it at the third one from the corner, and we're just going to snip this. I'm trying to get as close to the wire as I can. Ooh, I'm glad I got these strong wire cutters. Alright. Okay, so that's the first part. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side from the corner. Oops. Okay. And I'm just going to set that aside. You never know if that'll come in handy at another time. So, I'm going to get some zip ties out. And I'm going to zip tie. Let me make this matte so you can see that I was cutting mesh. So I pre-cut strips of mesh, not to jump off topic. I did these at roughly 20 inches, and then I had some of the smaller Dollar Tree white mesh laying around, and I cut these at about 15. I wasn't sure how many I would need because, like I said, I haven't done this before, so I cut up a little bit. And they asked me to do a purple, so I've also got these Dollar Tree purple and white flowers, and I've got some purple and white flower ribbon that I got at Michael's before they closed their doors. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try to get this centered on both sides. I think that's about right. And I'm going to zip tie these together. I'm sure it's going to be a little wobbly at first, but as I get more zip ties on, it'll get better. So, how's everybody doing today? Did any of you watch my little garden clip? I know it looks a little crazy because I have so much going on out there, but I promise you I do pretty well considering the land where I live is really not that great for growing. It's a lot of rock and rock and rock and rock. Every time you try to get a shovel in the ground, you hit some big rock you gotta dig out, and the soil's not the best. So I do a lot of pots and grow bags and raised beds, and it seems to work. All right, so just gonna zip tie this, and till you feel like it's sturdy. Just gonna add a couple more just in case they won't show, so I figure you have to in this corner. I'm just wiggling it to see where it seems like it needs one. Okay, so there we have that. And I believe that's about even on both sides. I think so. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to clip these off and we can start adding our mesh. Okay, we are ready to go. So I was going to zip tie all the mesh on there, but I think pipe cleaners might be easier. So I'm going to go ahead and take some pipe cleaners out. And trying to think of, should I cut them in half? I'll try a whole one first, and then we'll see if I need to cut those in half. Because like I said, I've not done this before, so I am doing this for the first time. So what I was thinking is to just make a ruffle of purple. And we're just going to walk our mesh up and make a ruffle. And depending on how this comes out and how much I need to hide our little wreath form, I will decide whether or not, oh yeah, that'll work. All right, so you know what I think I'll do? So I think I'm gonna use the two middle ones, and I think I'll just go ahead and add, sorry, this is unorganized, guys, but I'm doing this as I go along. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, I used a little hot glue there. Go ahead and add some ties, because I can always cut them shorter. Just a little added security on here. I'm going to add a few and see how it works out, and add more if I need to. But again, I'm just using the two center rungs on our cross. And I'm trying not to twist them too tight, because then you'll pull the rungs. So I'll add one more, and then I can always go back and add the rest. Just want to get started for you. And hopefully what I have in my mind will look like I think it will. Okay, so I'll go back. I should have just clipped this and I could have had one ready. I wasn't thinking. All right, so we'll walk our mesh up again. My scissors. I just want to clip that one long fray piece I see. And I decided to go with a whole one just because I want to add a smaller ruffle on top. And I want to be able to fit it in the tie. So I'll twist this up against itself. Like so, and then I'm going to take one of our white ones and do the same thing, make another ruffle, and then my thought is to just lay it on top of the purple one, is the plan. So we'll put this up, and I wanted to make a smaller ruffle just so that you can see the purple as well. I thought it kind of looked like a flower this way. And then twist this against itself, like so. So I think I like that. You can see how it's starting. And I'll go ahead and make another one. And I think once I get them all in there and they start standing up against each other, it'll fill up better. But I'm learning this one as I go, guys. So I'll go to our second tie. And add our next ruffle. And I can always add another one in the middle of that if I need to. I'm just trying to eye it at first. Will this move? And I can always, like I said, add another one to the center, and I think I probably will. So we'll make another ruffle to add on top. Add this one on top here. Like I said, I'll probably trim the excess pipe cleaner at the end. So that's what that's looking like so far. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add another zip tie to the center of those two. I think it needs another one in the middle there. So I'll go back in and add another. Okay, let's make one more and see if that looks better. And I'm going to be adding florals, so it will all fill in before, in ribbon, before all is said and done. Okay, stick this guy right here. So that's 3 so far I've added there. We'll see if I need one under it as well. Wouldn't have been such a struggle had I done them closer, but like I said, I've not done this before, so I'm figuring this one out as I go along. And that piece is a little wonky, so I'm going to clip that. That's better. Okay, so we'll add our white one. To the center of that. Just gotta find my other pipe cleaner. It's all rainy and gray today, so I figure I can't get outside to do much. So I thought I'd come in and craft a little today. And that is how that's coming out. So I think that's good. Wondering if I could fit one right there. Make it. Maybe not. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and keep making our ruffles and add them along. And I will be back as soon as I get this one layer down. Okay, guys, so we got everything on but our last set of ruffle. And you don't need to add hot glue to every pipe cleaner you put on, but I'd suggest on these last ones, if you look in here, I put it up from the bottom just to keep it from moving around. And it ended up being 3 on the side and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 going down that center part of your frame. So we've just got one more to add. And I think it's pretty. Once we get the flowers in there and a little ribbon. I was nervous because I thought maybe the ruffles would make you not be able to tell that it's a cross, but I can still see the shape of the cross, so that worked. So we'll just find our last tie over here and put on our last little ruffle. Because if you add the glue, it'll keep it up against the one before it better too. At least I think so. And our last little smaller ruffle. And I did the bigger and the smaller because I think if I did like 2 big ones on top of each other, like a white one, then it would just be too much white for what she asked for. So you could have done a double stack of the 10-inch mesh, but I liked it this way for this one. But keep that in mind. You can create your cross, you know, however you want it, or however if somebody asks you to make it for them. Totally your choice. Okay, so here's our cross, and I think it came out nice. So now our next thing is to add some flowers. So what I did was cut the rose. I think I'm going to leave the greenery, the leaves on them for this particular project. Sorry, just going to pull this off of here. I'm just going to cut our purple roses first. And you really don't need a lot of stem. Oops, that's my wire cutters for this. So I'm going to try to make it even to the one I cut prior. Got that. And I'll do the same. Oops, I just popped that right off of there. Sorry, I should have did this beforehand. But it's okay. All right, so we'll cut these as well. And I just gotta put that one back on that I popped off. Oops, I cut the stem too. Well, no worries. We'll just cut a piece. Dip it in a little. Oh, my glue's not hot anymore. Dip it in a little of our glue pot. And we'll just put this right back on. As soon as I can get this through the leaf. Goodness gracious, that didn't work out, guys. Okay, there we go. Now we can dip it in a little glue. And put our little flower right back on there. Here we go. Okay, so we have those cut. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those or not. We'll see as we go. Alrighty. So first things first, I think I'm going to do the roses. Let's see. I'm just going to add them. Gently through. Keep saying I'm going to get a new glue skillet, but then I don't use it for a while. And then I forget until I go and I use it again. Then I'm like, oh, I need another one. So, just put our roses in. Oops, got my finger. There. Good thing it wasn't all the way heated up. That would have hurt. Put one on this side. Trying to make it a little symmetrical. Push that one down some more. There. Then one down each side on the bottom. Trying to place them evenly. There, that looks nice. Then these white ones don't have a stem, so I think I'm just going to place them every other one. Yeah, every other one. Get a pop of white in there. And I'm just curling the pipe cleaners down inside. Well, this one's coming apart. Great. So we'll just have to glue this back there. And my glue is smoking. Turn that down. One right in here. There. Oh, that's coming out pretty. Okay. So now we can add these. I think I'll put one of these right in here. In between the roses. Up here. Over in here. I'm really liking it, guys. In there, and I just burnt myself. Ouch. That glue got hot quick. Oh, I really, really do like this. Came out way better than I was anticipating. Now, if I can just do the rest without burning myself anymore, it would be great. Turn that one up a bit. There. Okay. So this is how it's looking so far. And I think that's really, really pretty. And what I think I'm going to do is use a few more of these. There they are. A couple more of these. Okay. And I'm going to stick them right here on the ends. If I can jam it in there. Yep. There, that works. Cover up this part as well. And just kind of work it in there. Beautiful. I hope she'll like it. It's actually a family member of mine. We lost a cousin. Well, it was my cousin, my first cousin, but my second cousin's dad, well, he had several children. And it was just sad. So I wanted to make something special. Do we have any more? Do we need more? Wondering, do I add any of those? Maybe a couple wispies. See, this is what happens when I get started. I get started, then I want to add a little of this and add a little of that and do a little of this and get carried away. All right, but a little airy flowers. Give it a little depth, and if I don't like it, I'll pull them out. Okay, maybe just a little bit. We'll add just a little. Just trying to break up some of the purple. Just adding a little dimension. Set that in there. Do another one this side. Get in there. I'm gonna burn my finger. That glue is hot. Maybe a little down in there too. See, that's what happens. You start something, you gotta keep going. So I don't want it to be uneven. Little on the other side as well. Even that out. There. So that's what our cross is looking like. And I'm just thinking about ribbon. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. So I'm thinking about just a little bit. Ribbon. Yeah. We'll do a little. Hold on, I just gotta dovetail this. Oops. Went the wrong way. Well, that was smart. Hold on, guys. Oops. Okay. So let me just add this right in here, just a little bit to a tie. I don't want to do too much. Just a little ribbon. Yeah, that works. That works. Just a little. And I'm just making a loop. I'm gathering it in the center. I didn't want to make full bows on this. I just wanted to add a little bit. And then I'm just putting it in an existing tie. Glad I didn't cut those all off ahead like I do sometimes, because they came in handy right here. And they're white, so you can't really notice them anyway. But I just wanted to add a little ribbon in there. Yeah, that looks good. Then maybe a little right here. And this ribbon should be okay outside. That's why I picked it. Put one right here. Oh, I'm really loving it. That might be enough right there. Okay. Fluff that out. I think we're done. Cut this little fray off. Yep. I think that's enough. Stop while I'm ahead. All right, guys. So here is our finished cross. And I think it's beautiful. Can you guys see? I think she'll love it. All right. Sorry if I made this a little long. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I'm hoping my cousin will love it. And I bought one of those, stand-up wrought iron hangers. So you could, like, hang a lantern or something from it. You can stick it in the ground. And I got one of those because this can rest right on there. And it can just hang. So it doesn't have to sit on the ground or anything. So, again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Please, guys, this one was important to me. Let me know what you think. Hope everybody has a great day. See you on the next project.